Namaste, welcome to Sadhakara Hadiyali special program present Philos Media. I'm Sristi Chakma, postgraduate student of St. Philomena's College. Today we are happy to have Mary Lobo ma'am, who is a managing director of Sneha Bindu Charitable Trust. Welcome ma'am. Mary Lobo is a managing director of Sneha Bindu Charitable Trust. Before she was a nurse, and her passion about her work has led to the care of elderly people. By taking initiative by herself, she has become a social worker. Her leadership ensured the success of their program by providing emotional support and compassion to the senior citizens. So, ma'am, as your NGO is working for the elderly care, right? So, what inspire you to take this opportunity to take care of the elderly care, and how like this NGO is different from the other NGO?
Sister Madam, I'm actually a nurse.
Okay.
I worked the first few years as a nurse. It is my 40th year I entered the nursing service. First few years I worked as a nurse. Then later I was working for an NGOs, like in a health sector. But I used to see a lot of people suffering. Ours is not a only elderly care home. Ours is a palliative care. So it's like sick elderly people are we are taking. There is no caste, creed, or any other thing. We take everybody. But in the beginning, in our NGO, we were having only outreach services, go meeting in their respective homes, going to their houses, finding them in the villages and streets, etc. But after few years, when we were finding them, we used to put them in some other homes, like there are other palliative care centers in Mysuru. Some 2-3 we used to admit them, but later they too had no bed and nobody could take them because they are not able to walk around. They are not normal people like what they can. They were not able to manage themselves. So forcibly I have to bring them to my home, and after some time we registered a NGO. Otherwise I was working like that.
Okay. So your NGO has your own goals, right, to
Yes.
take care of the elder people. So as a managing director, what is your main goal?
I have to see day-to-day activities and overall organization growth, and where we are, whether we are reaching the goal and need of the community, all this, and vice versa, like our accounts and budgets, and receiving some whatever needs, like to the people inside, and to meet the outside needs of the people, all these things. The
So-
overall organization responsibility I have to take care.
So any program and all you do for your fundraising, something like that?
So far, we have not had any fundraising issue, the programs, because ours is a more service-oriented program we are conducting, and the inmates where they are in my own house only. We are not paying rent, but we have our dear and near ones. Any needs we ask them, and as the time goes, some organization coming forward, like Inner Wheel, Rotary, Lions, and some good souls like donors and others, they come forward and they see our work and they see what we are doing, and like that we are able to manage.
So to think traditionally, most of the elder people were taken care by the family itself. Nowadays, they need extra care. Why it's happening? Before this issue was not there, right, ma'am? So now why it's happening in the society?
Actually, in our organization, we pick the people where they don't have their relatives or family or anything. And for example, the woman we take, she lost her husband, there are no children, and she's single, she's sick, so she needs care. And somebody is fallen from somewhere, and nobody is taking care of them. improve the person's quality of life and the situation, what it is, chronic situation, to improve that. See that person is okay, physically, psychologically, and accepted by the society, like socially. And we do respect their spiritual needs also, whatever the needs. Like we never say this religion is bad, this God is bad or anything. We do respect. We provide the whatever they need, like that. So once the general condition improves, we will allow them if they want to go home or they want to live somewhere like that independently if they can. So that is the. But we don't take people from well-off families and who are able to pay and all that. Further, that there are other homes are there. Because we can say is that earlier there were joint families, a big family. In a family, minimum 15 to 20 people were there. One or the other were taking care. Nowadays, it's become a nuclear family. It's very small families. And most of the families we see, only mother, daughter are staying, or daughter and father are living, or something like that. So it's very difficult because one person has to earn, no? So the better care they may live. That's what I feel.
Okay. Yeah, can you share a story of a successful one which like you have taken care of that elder and they are doing well?
There are many people. You want me to know the story of my or care home inmate or outside?
Yeah, both.
Okay, in our home, there are a lot of people come. For example, we have one lady called Rajeshwari. She suffered with the CVA, cerebral vascular accident problem, like what you say, stroke. And later she developed one of her leg got cellulitis. So the cells got infected and she was totally bedridden. And she was living with her son. Then that son was not able to pay the hospital bill or a medicine. They were staying in a rented house. They vacated the house and he said he's going to work in Bangalore, something like that. Then he went away. He brought her and left her in my house. Like I went to see. She was not able to step. So after few months or something, so not only care, we need to give them nutrition also, nutrition, medicines, care and counseling, and together with that we have to force them to walk. Otherwise sick people, they won't walk, they don't like to walk because they get scared. I may fall, I may get injured, because all these things are there. And slowly we put her right next to the washroom only few steps are there, you must go. So like that we told her, if you are going to make here and I am not able to clean you, something like that. We have to, in the sense, we have to convince them to go to the washroom. So once they start go to the washroom, in a day multiple times they go. Okay, they need whenever the need arises. Like that, she started walking. Then we gave her one walker also to go to the washroom. Then later we asked her to come and sit outside and watch TV and all that. So now like that. So now she is able to take care of another lady. Like not changing and all that, but feeding, something she is able to do. And now the son is somewhere. He's saying I didn't get job or anything. It's almost 3 years he's gone away. So once only he came. Something like that. So it's I feel she regained her health. She is able to eat well now. She is able to do small work there in the care home, helping others and all that. She's doing. So where she was totally bedridden, now she's able to walk around. And she's able to manage few things.
That is a huge progress.
Yes. That is one thing. And when we go outside also, they feel happy in the sense because nobody is there to talk to them. Go and sit next to them. They feel happy. Just put our hand on their back or wherever it is. They feel some touch is there. So that gives smile for them. Check. So many persons, they don't even know they got blood pressure. They lose their vision and other things. So identification, see your pressure is more due to that blood pressure, your eyesight is gone. One thing is identification. Other thing is same issues will be there again. Oh, she's not walking around. We told her this thing. We cut their nails. We ask them to have bath. Or if somebody is at home, we'll ask them. If nobody is given, we will do it that day. Cleaning their hair and all that. They feel somewhat better. As the days goes, we'll see that what medications they were taking or taking them to the hospital at least once to know what medications to be given. Give them. So like that they started stepping, started going to the washroom, doing small cleaning their bed, like that they are doing. So that is also one thing. The family is at least happy they are going to the washroom. Otherwise, that was another job for them all the time to clean all that.
So, how do you manage these all things? Like some elderly people will become a young child like that. They psychologically they will become a young one, like a child behavior they will do. So how do you handle that one? And their condition will be worsening and all.
Yeah, this the major challenges. This is a challenging job. What I'm doing. So every time public won't say, she, because sometimes we have to be empathetic with them. Most often, the sympathy will be inside because we don't want to send them or throw them out because they are coming. We brought them. They are come here, and they're totally depending on us. The moment we take them outside or something, they want to get back home, like a child. What you said, we'll go home like that. We'll go home. When we'll go home, the child will be pulling the clothes. No, we'll go like that. Same thing happens with few of them, and psychologically, of course. They go low, sometimes they keep talking, and dementia will be there, most of them. And there will be some fights and everything will be there due to the psychological issues only. So we have to manage. Sometimes the psychiatric medicines will be taken by some people, and some people we have to manage. For everything, there is no medication. Sometimes we have to tell them, like, strictly that you should be like this, you should not go there, you should. Sometimes beating also takes place, each other. Each other they fight, like, pulling, pushing and all that we have to control. So that is also there, but I plan my schedule from morning to the late morning. So we will be there, cooking time, feeding, giving them food. Later, going out some 3-4 hours in a day. So plan our schedule.
So for you, how do you identify that that person is in need?
Yeah, when we go outside, we find one sick person, okay? In area, we'll ask. Some people will
So
be
you will
sitting
go
out.
by
we go
area.
Ask people.
Okay.
Anybody is sick here, anybody is having stroke, anybody is heart issues, anybody is suffering with accidents or some heart issues, and then and we go to Anganwadi Kendras. They have some information. Then the Asha workers will be there. They have some informations. And the people, they sit just under the tree, that and all that. Like they keep talking. Some meetings will be there. They keep on talking like that. And people we can ask. Downtrodden areas and all that, like not like other areas. People won't shut their house door and sit inside. We need not to knock. The people will be washing clothes, washing utensils and all that. They sit outside only. They do all. So go and ask. They will tell. Oh, you go to their house and find one person. After taking all that history, etc., whatever we have to do, then we'll ask them, anybody else here? So like that. So, and sometimes this general public, they see like on the street somebody will be there sitting there, some wound will be there stinking and all that. We go and talk to that person, remove that. When we do this removing the bandage and putting another bandage, the people will gather there. What is happening? If someone fights on the road, people will gather immediately. Something like that here also it happens. People will come, what is happening there? Who is this lady? What is this vehicle? What she is doing? Like that. So that's also one thing. They come and see, and then they will ask, who are you? From where you come? Like that. And this person will be clean, do something and all that. anybody is sick here, then they show that themselves some like voluntarily they come. They won't mind spending some half an hour like that. This serves, this serves, this serves like that. So like that, even we have experience in one area. They showed 10 people.
That's a huge number.
Yes, so like that. So that's our regular follow up. Once someone shows is enough, then we will follow up like that. In a house, sometimes there are 2 people in a house, like. So they are available. We give them some life supports, like we give them walker if those who cannot walk. We give them walking sticks. We give them some bed rest, like that on the bed they can keep and sit like that. So that kind of things, like whatever support is there, we will try and commodes, bedside commodes. Some people, the bedside commode, everything is gone like that iron one. But they have no other go. They sit on that. I get worried when I see that, that iron and all, something happens to the back. Then we will find some donor, we will collect and we will give them. So we will do all this. We are doing by the support of the community. Community support, again give back to the community. That's all. We are only mediator.
So you are managing a whole NGO. So for you, what do you think, like what are the skills needed for yourself to manage the whole NGO?
Yes. Since I have medical background, I'm able to decide what to say. But same way, I need a skill of little boldness, because going to the public, bringing someone, and there will be some people, they don't like water. When we ask drink water, they'll be crying loudly. The people outside will think something is happening inside. Nothing will happen like that. And some people take for the bathroom to give them, bathe them. They cry again. No, I don't want that. Because they're sick. Always a child will cry. Everybody will cry like that. But not with everybody. One cases are like that. Now it is cold. They don't want to wash their face in the morning and brush. I want to sleep, all that. So we have to say, no, you must do and all that. Because we are staying in a residential area, it is close by, houses will be there. Things are like that. So we need little boldness to carry on all this. We have to manage everyone.
So seasonally, the challenges also differ, right?
Yes.
According to the season.
Yeah. Challenges with these people, challenges with outside, and the work itself. Sometimes my health also I have to take care. So that's also a thing.
So from till now, back from the society, did you get any like non-agreemental such kind of thing from the society?
Sometimes it will. See, when I started this organization, I didn't register. I was going out and bringing. That time people knew, though they used to take my service and all that. But when I started there was this thing was there. Then to manage again. It's nothing but managing, that's all. Because that is our own house, little okay. Otherwise we have to keep. That happens, ma. In Mysuru, many homes are there. They keep shifting here, there and all that due to, because I was taking only bed patients earlier. There used to be a lot of deaths, that I have to bother others also, because nobody likes every time somebody is dying there and all that. So I have to slowly switch over to the people who are not able to, their health is very bad. So we are taking them. Now the deaths are very less. So that we have to think of the neighbors also, others also. No, every day there is deaths and they take the body. They also get scared because we are living in a residential area. So, but one thing, nobody objected that time, but later I only shifted to that. Slowly changed. I could understand what's happening like, and to shift to very far area, because I'm the only lady managing and my other trustees, they come and go. I get little scared too, because I have to be alone in far areas and all that. So because with these sick people, so little botheration will be there.
As life is a learning process, so from elderly people, what do you learn from them?
They have a lot of values. Whatever the situation they live, they have values. What they did and why they have become like this. And sometimes they tell their stories and all that. There's a lot of values in there. They carry the values. Only their physical and psychological, they may be low, but they also have done a lot of things to their family and all
Ma'am, do you have any future plan for your NGO organization?
that. Yeah, we want to continue our service and increasing our. Now we have 600 patients outside. So we we want to reach most of the people, still more areas, because sick people were there earlier, they are there and they will be there. So that is one thing. And in the community, what more awareness? Already we are creating awareness from acute to chronic and stigma, discrimination, adolescent, like dressing to adolescent. Children like boys, girls, especially on menstrual hygiene, children again personal hygiene, environmental hygiene, everything. But still, we want to know the needs of the community accordingly with the line department. We want to continue our services. So once the disease comes, we are going to attend. Before that, to prevent what to do. So that's what we are working right now, but we want to increase that with the support of others. Not only we want to do. Let us do. That's all. Let us reach more people.
So you will do a follow-up for the sick person, whoever you are.
Yes, surely. We have to. We do when the group will take the priority. Who needs often, who needs like once a week visit, who needs fortnight visit, who needs monthly visit, who needs 2 months visits, like that. We prioritize like that.
So, what are the challenges you have faced to run the NGO?
Beginning, I told the thing is that I have to do alone, because many people, they don't like to go to homes, they won't mind being in the home, so we have to go. So now slowly we got volunteers and others to come with me to the outside, and of course again manpower, because inside, when I had patients inside, I have to take care of all bed patients, change them, bathe them, feed them, etc., etc., etc. It was a lot of works and day night like that. When it's very sick people, but now it is okay. They are able to. I told 1-to-1, they are managing like that. So that is one thing. And various characters are there. When say 15 people are there, 15 people are from different places. 15 people are there from different backgrounds. Because and they are not very well off families. They are from very lower families. They come like they are somewhere, they were not accepted in the community. That kind of people only we take. So that kind of challenges are there. Again cooking, this thing, again financial needs. So vehicle to go out, all these medicines. So challenges. So they slowly we are able to meet with the support of the community.
You are taking care of that elderly people. You said that they are not accepted by this society, but with your care, are they able to accept?
Yes, they are because they are being with us for since some time. We teach them. See that life is a learning process. So many things we teach them. Beginning when they come, anything is thrown, like fruits or anything we cut and waste we throw. No, from there they used to pick up, because their life was like that. Slowly we are. Now that's not good. You should not eat. We have so many good ones. You eat like this. And they were eating very small quantity of food. Now they are able to eat that, and they got energy also. They were not able to wash their clothes. We are washing. Now they are able to. They say, why do you want to wash? We will wash now. We will help this one. You don't worry. You like that. And not only me there. We will call other people to communicate with them. Like small entertainments we have, like karaoke singing, different things, and bhajans, and some people coming there and celebrating their birthdays. or talking to them, making them to feel they are something in the society. Like gifting some festivals and other things, sari or something like that. So that makes them they are something. So we are trying to show that this is your home, this is where you live, this is your responsibility to maintain, and you feel proud of yourself, like that. Same way I have to be little empathetic also, because from there to bring them suddenly, they start again this thing. So some fights will be there again, so we have to manage all these things. But not everything happens overnight. It takes lot of time. Like it may be 1 year, it may be 2 years to change a person. It takes a lot of time because their mentality and everything was something for very long time. So suddenly bring them to this change, it will take a lot of time.
Ma'am, is there any cases like you have given care to that elderly people and later on they are able to do their basic livelihood like washing, going to toilet and all, later on did their family members or someone, their relatives came back to you and asked that yeah, now we can take her or him back to our home and we will take care of them, such kind of cases any?
Yeah, it happened. I can give you one example. One lady, she had a schizophrenic, psychological issues. She was almost, she lived on the street only. Then somebody from, like that, she was going, just getting into the bus and going somewhere. They asked for ticket. She used to, because she was not mentally all right. She used to scream like that. Case was there. And someone found some police somewhere and all that, and she told her where is her home, that's all, this area. So searching like that. Then her husband and children brought one day, we can't manage, we can't do anything. I was little reluctant because she was screaming like anything. They said you must do something. In the night they brought. They said even she dies we are not bothered, but we won't do anything for you and you take. And that was a very big challenge for me to take like that. So what we did, we had one small house there, we put her there. I too was getting scared to go inside because she just pushes to the wall or do anything like that. So we put her there. Some 2-3 days in once I used to go inside, making someone to stand outside because she does something, somebody should be there. So like that, one male person I used to make and go and give her bath and clean the house and all that. So slowly she got little change being like that. Then we started giving her tablets, called the psychiatrist, and we explained whatever. So then we brought her with full security from that house to just next only to this care home. And she was not walking on the floor. She used to walk chairs. If you put like that, she used to walk on the chairs. She used to walk on the beds like that. She was very scared of the floor. So like that, slowly she got. That took almost 2 years to happen. All this. Then she was eating, screaming, sometimes shouting. Sometime in the midnight she used to get up. Sometime I started taking to my house. Come to my home, sit with me here, let us cut vegetables and all that. With that medicines and some injections, all that, she changed. Slowly she changed. Then I started dressing up and small functions, what we do. She used to attend and she used to sing and all that. Then I started taking her some family functions wherever I go. And all this. Though she was looking something different because psychiatry. But she was happy and I used to send all the videos and photos to them. Slowly they started coming with lot of scaredness. They didn't wanted her, no? Then they started talking to her. To take her out, they were scared. I said, you must take her out. I am taking her out. You take her out. She's okay. Then started taking her out, taking to some restaurants and all that. That took another 1 year. So after 3.5 years, one day they came, we will take her home and like that. If she is again like that, we will bring back. I said, okay, take. Now she is at home. But I won't say 100%, but okay, 65 to 70% she is okay. But I'm in contact. I follow up always. I'm in contact. She's she used to scream and beat me. Sometimes that was also all that things has to happen. So like that. So she's in home now. But whenever they say, if you make like this, I will tell Mary ma'am to come and take you. No, 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 I will stay here only. Let Mary ma'am also come and let her stay with me in this house. She will say like that. I must stay in her house, like that. But she was very cute, nice lady. But psychiatric issues, no, that happens. But her character was excellent. Whenever she speaks and all that, only husband, children, this thing. But no, out of that, no other thing and all that. So she was gone back to her family. But family didn't wanted her. If I said if she runs on the road, some vehicle, she will die. They said, okay, no problem. We won't do anything for you. We will take this case on ourselves. Like that, they were so much, suffered like anything. That she was totally rejected from the family. And during functions, I call her. Any small functions we do, I ask. But that day, they take her to the shop. They bring her very good dress, and they dye her hair, everything, and they bring, and she will be very actively participating and talking to everybody. All that she does. So I really feel very happy to see that change in them.
Thank you, ma'am, for coming to this Sadhakara Hadiyali interview series and sharing your personal and professional experience as a social worker. Thank you for watching the interview series. Please subscribe and press the bell button for more updates.